Big Three, Fantasy Alarm TV. I'm your host, Ray Flowers. We're talking pitching today. We're talking starting pitchers. Let's get to it. The first number is 5.91, which happens to be the strikeout rate per 9 innings this season of Anibal Sanchez. That's terrible. Also terrible is the fact that he's got a walk rate right now of over 5 per 9 innings. That's not the issue, though, with Sanchez. The issue with Sanchez is, can he stay on the field? He's failed to hit 160 innings in each of the last 2 seasons. Made 2 starts this year after a rough go in spring with his health. The key is that health. He's got the ability to strike out 7, 8, maybe even 9 batters per 9 innings, a good mark there. Often doesn't beat himself too much with the walk. He's actually a fairly decent skilled pitcher. If he makes 25 to 30 starts this season, he'll have a lot of effectiveness in a mixed league. Tough to trust him. In fact, almost impossible to trust him. But if he's sitting out there on the waiver wire and you got some guys you're just not confident with on your current roster, someone to take a look at. The next number is 0.93, as in the ERA to this point of Robbie Erlin of the Padres. Now, it's 9.2 innings. All right, so there's nothing to see here in terms of this season. And at this point of his career, he's had less than 145 big league innings. But there is a chance he could carve out a role in the starting rotation for the Padres. It's not like that's a murderer's row in their pitching staff by any means. Strikes out about 6.6 guys per 9 innings so far in his big league career. Not a good mark, but he doesn't beat himself with the walk, leading to a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, which I like an awful lot. Erlin is someone that we've heard about for a while. Maybe now he finally asserts himself, moves forward, claims that starting role. Petco played a little bit more even last year than we're used to seeing, but it still is a park that doesn't harm pitchers at all. Now, the final number today is 2. That's the number of victories in the column of the win for David Phelps of the Marlins. You might go to the waiver wire and you're looking at the pitchers, you're searching through them, and you see a guy that's 2-0, and you're like, who is this guy? Well, David Phelps right now is a reliever for the Marlins. You look at the back end of that rotation, though, and you see names like Kohler and Cozart and Conley, and while those guys have talent, not exactly a tremendous trio rounding out that rotation. Maybe David Phelps gets a chance to start at some point. As of now, he's only mental only option because he is working out of the bullpen. Moderately skilled, about 7.5 strikeouts per 9 innings, 1.3 whip, 4.2 ERA. The numbers at this point of his career show him to be a pretty moderate, basically league average type of arm. In the bullpen, not worth much at all. So don't add him on the waiver wire, off the waiver wire, just because he's 2-0. But keep an eye on him. Things could change if he gets an opportunity to pitch out of the rotation for the Marlins.